stories making headlines on Capital TV. As the killing of lawyer Willie Kimani and two others continues to draw outrage amongst Kenyans, Director of Criminal Investigations Ndegwa Muhoro has said they are working closely with the Federal Bureau of Investigations to unravel the murders. Muhoro was in court on Tuesday to give an update on the investigation so far, which he says will be completed in 2 weeks' time. The revelation by the DCI on the FBI's involvement has drawn mixed reactions. A report on post-mortem conducted on the bodies will be tabled in court tomorrow following orders issued by Justice Luka Kimaru. According to the government pathologist, Dr. Johansen Odor, the three were tortured before being bludgeoned to death by using a heavy blunt object which cracked their skulls.
We have invited our international partners, specifically the FBI, the evidence response team. And the team was involved right from yesterday in the autopsy. Number one, my lords, we want to invite the expertise in terms of processing evidentiary materials. And also, my lords, to ensure that the investigations remain professional, and also we have an independent voice in as far as how the evidence will be collected and processed, my lords.
Traffic flow in Nairobi was heavily affected by the visit of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. However, he has assured that it will be well worth the trouble by ensuring that the country he leads will be a most valuable partner to Kenya in the arena of intelligence gathering to ward off terrorist attacks.
Africa has no better friend outside of Africa than the State of Israel in the practical needs of security and development. There may be other friends, and there are, but I think none of them exceeds Israel in our proven capacities in those areas and in our desire to put our experience to the common benefit of the African countries that we see are struggling against the same adversary.
Netanyahu says his country is also willing to share its technological know-how with Kenyans in the arena of development, especially on how to use minimum supply of water in productive agriculture.
You know, Israel is a small country. It was founded without any natural resources. The only natural resource we had was our brain and our heart. And we've learned to do a lot, to do more with less. We have less water, natural water today, substantially less water than we had at the founding of Israel, but our population has grown tenfold and our GDP per capita has grown 40 times. But we don't have a water shortage, we have a water surplus. It's all because we use technology, we do more with less.
Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission Chief Executive Ezra Chiloba is urging Parliament to expedite reforms for the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission and its commissioners. Chiloba says if a proposal for a new electoral body is adopted, it will require 24 months to be ready to conduct an election. With about 12 months to go before the next general election, Chiloba is concerned that key decisions on IEBC remain unresolved. He says the process of managing transition of a new electoral body and the mode of appointing new commissioners is complex. There are two parliamentary committees discussing proposals of reforms at the IEBC, including a bill seeking to discuss the transition process of new commissioners or a new electoral body.
We have to address that issue. We must have a political settlement on the issue of the commissioners and some secretariat. Before we move, as we move forward.
And that's a wrap up of the day's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Wamboy. For more on these and other stories, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Capital FM Kenya.